And we are live. Nope, that's not what I want to do.
There's Evie.
Indeed, we have 11 races tonight. Getting towards the end of the season. And just before the new game gets released. We will get a lot more people returning to the cockpit.
Yeah, I've got this and Spain and France, and that is it.
Currently leading the Drivers' Championship is Henrique with 147 points, even though he missed the first 3 races of the season. He's been on he's out of his last 7, he's won 5. So hopefully fellow Sun will be able to claw some points and potentially retake the lead, as we have 12 tonight as Brian has joined. Chewy sits in third with 93 points. He's 54 points off the lead. There's been a bit of... AV sits in fourth. He's had a very scattered season. Has been a bit of pick up a win, unfortunately. Indeed.
Oh, of course it's raining in Silverstone.
We got a bit of... It looks like light rain for qualifying, so this could be... It could dry up. So that makes it qualifying a lot more entertaining. Yeah, can't complain. Currently leading the Constructors' Championship is Haas with 173 points. Alpine sits in second with 162. With Morpheus not racing today, it does leave Fellowson on his own against the 2 Alpines of Jolly and Chewy. And they should be able to extend their lead over Aston Martin, with Henry literally grabbing all their points. Red Bull sitting fourth with 146. So with both Red Bulls racing tonight, we could see them. They'll be jumping ahead if they score points. Oh, blue neck. My phone's going off. I don't like it. Back to looking at the standings. That's what I was trying to do. Nope, constructors. Alfa Romeo sitting 5th with 93. Williams all the way in 6th with 47. McLaren 7th with 40. AlphaTauri 38. Ferrari 29. And Mercedes, not used to being at the bottom, with 10 points.
And M7 is out on the Inters to start with.
Indeed. See if anybody else looks to make... Who doesn't like anybody else making a move out of the pits at the moment? Oh, hello. We looks like we have movement, and that is Fellowson. I will watch Fellowson. Who will need to take advantage of Henry not racing to get a win. They both had issue. Fellowson won the first 2 races, then didn't compete in Mexico. Came 10th in Holland. And then him and Henry traded victories across Austria and Baku. They both crashed out in Miami. Or was it Kota? One of the 2. And then Henrique has pipped Fellowson to the checkered flag over the last 2 races in Sao Paulo and Imola. And as we said, with only 3 races left, he needs to definitely get the win to make sure he stays within the title hunt. Even though he's only 8 points ahead, he needs the win would give him the advantage. Or should to be an interesting end to the season, I would say.
Aye.
And looks like Phillipson will start his flying lap. Did he pass the Alfa Romeo? Which Alfa did he pass?
Must have been M7.
Out the first sector, Phillison's at 31-0 for the first sector. Ranger's life is slowing, so this track could start drying out towards the end of qualifying. There's like a bit more rain though through Maggots and Beckett's compared to Cops. M7 sets pole of 138.6. As Phillipson sets a 111.7 through the second sector. Comes round, I believe it's Vale. I don't know all the corners. And he can only go second. Phillipson a 10th down on M7. Interesting.
Oh, fellow.
Lubo has gone spinning just out coming out Cops. His time's going to be all over the shop. Brian has invalidated. Just missed Chewy's first sector time, so we go to him. Nice and smooth through Magnus and Beckett's there from Chewy. Very nice. And he sets a 111.5, so that was faster than Phillipson, so he could put himself on the front row. Just under 12 minutes left to go. 3 people so far set a time.
AB's on a 31 in sector 2.
Brian goes into the pits after he
he's invalidated.
And Chewy can only also go second. He does get in the front row, but 2/100ths of a second off. As Kess is 139.8, and Simon's is 140, 333. He can't prove his time now. He's not out.
As we see Kwan off the track there. AB as invalidated. His fellow son there goes fastest lap there with 138.1.
We knew there was only one to go. We knew it was only one. As Kovac starts his flying lap. Phillipson half a second ahead now of M7. I am hearing through reviews of the new game that traction is a lot better. So that should... Jesus, we see Kovac having a lot of oversteer there. Yeah. More power through the lower gears, which will definitely improve racing for our people, and less spin outs. Looks like Kovac has pulled out of his lap. He's gone very slow. Pulling off to the side.
Yeah, he's invalidated. Oh, and he's span, and he's lost his nose.
Oh dear. Oh, could that affect Aries? He's going to come through cops now. M7 goes fastest. Woo! He seems quick in the wet.
What she said.
No.
What do you mean?
It's crackling. Mine will be the same with his then. It does that every the stream, doesn't it? Avy set a 1:11.5 through the second sector. Didn't purple it for himself. Quan set a 1:44, so we know he can do better. Avy around the final corner now to the line. Avy currently managed fourth, 1:38.7. So there's definitely more time for him because he's normally a lot better than that.
Always a lot more time. No, that sounds alright now, doesn't it? Yeah, it sounds fine now.
Lubo starting his flying lap. Oh, Lubo's crashed. Lubo was about to start his flying lap, and he crashed into the wall.
Little ball.
Deary me. I just saw Fellowson, he's up on his time. Didn't catch by how much though. It does look quick. He's
8 minutes 16 left. Amy drives in full cockpit view.
And Fellowson 0.8 of a second quicker, set a 1:37.3. He does? Nice.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because I've seen him on stream.
Ah. Fucking hell. Well, nicely done. Brian trying to complete his lap, but Fellowson is absolutely, even though he's on a cooldown lap, he's right on the back of Brian. I think Fellowson needs to just back off a bit, allow him to make a mistake. Through the second set, he gets a 1:14.0. He's not going to be. I don't know. Flipping. Fellowson is right on the back. He's like he's just trying to force Brian along here.
I wonder if it's helped. It'd be funny if it has.
He has a 1:41.7, so I would say he's probably not for him. So just Lubo, Jolly, and Kovac to set a lap, and Kovac's now starting his final lap. So hopefully he doesn't have any issues this time. Looks like the rain's still there. It's coming down still, but it's not race. There's been no race and line developed, which is quite Surprising, because it's quite light rain. And Kovac has invalidated his lap.
Unlucky Kovac. Chewy is slightly down this time.
M7 taking a nice extra lap to set himself. M7 is 7/10 of a second up on his time to the first sector.
Woo.
Nice and smooth through cops there. Does not invalidate, which catches a lot of people out around there. Let's go and now keep it tight through Maggots and Beckett. He's still 7/10 up. Didn't purple the second sector.
Chewy's looking quick as well, to be fair.
He needs more. Another 10th. Another 10th, and M7 will take pole. Fellason has seen the times, and he's on an outlap. Taking no risks, no chances. As M7 comes around the final corner, has he made it? He has! He gained another 2/10 in that final sector to get a pole of 137.1.
Jeez.
In nearly a full second he gained in that lap. He looked quick. Lubo spinning again, unfortunately, again through cops. Brian has crashed out of turn 1.
Safety car.
Fellason has retired from the session.
See, with the red flags, I wonder if they'll give red flags in qualifying.
I think it would depend on how bad it is, I guess.
In the new game. Fellason's out as well.
He will not be taking pulls at this rate unless Chewy can pull out a magical lap.
Don't discount Avey.
I'm not discounting Avey as well. We are watching Kovac come round in the second sector. Needs to set time. Jolly doesn't seem to be wanting to set a lap, so he's got another about, what, 10 seconds to get out before?
Yeah.
And he will not be setting a lap. He will be starting at the back of the grid. Kovac with a 111.5 through the second sector. Don't about it. That's it. Chewy pits. Chewy's not pushing.
Avey's invalidated. Avey's invalidated, so he's going to do one more lap to try and fully send it.
Cut around the final corner now. Can he set a good time? He does. He goes fourth to 138.4. Pressure is now on Avey.
Where's Avey?
He's just about
to start around the final corner now. So here we go then.
We got Lubo out on track. Lubo's span coming out of Maggots and Beckett. We'll quickly go to RS. We've got a 111.3 through the second sector. And he's purpled that for himself. 110th up. Still will keep him in 7th though. So good final sector here, and would get ahead of Kez. As Lubo pits, and he will not be setting a new lap. RS found the final car now, and he gained another 0.4 of a second in the final sector to go 5th. So the pressure now is all on Avi. Kwan looks like he's a 10th down. So I don't think he'll be improving. As M7 re-establish himself on pole with a 1:36.8. I wonder if Fullerson's is going to be a dry racer. They probably would have been running on the dry setups. Improves in his time, but he does not improve his position. Maybe he'll start 6th. Do you want to go undertake a one-man show, Reese?
Say again.
Undertake a one-man show.
What about it?
Do you want to go to it?
Why?
Why not? M7 that sits on pole. His first pole of the season. Good time to get it. Half a second faster than Fedderson, though. So that is going to be very interesting to see how Fedderson reacts to that. Chewy just behind. Kovac in 4th. A very, very good qualifying. RS with a, again, good bounce back in 5th. Avey disappointed for himself in 6th. 7th, 8th for the two Williams of Kez and Simon. Brian in 9th. Kwan comes home in the top 10. Lubo in 11th. And Jolly does not set a time and will start 12th.
Yeah, because apparently you didn't invite him.
Jolly?
Yeah.
I did. How? What? Didn't realize had he left? What are you chatting about?
He did tag you saying, "Can you invite him back?"
I didn't get a message. It did not pop up for me, so I do apologise for that.
Also, they're asking why Brian's back. Right then, get this race underway. One, two, three, four, five lights. And away we go. Going down to the first corner now. There's been a few people that have dropped up position already. We've got Kovac who's lost a few places already. There's it's been a spin. Oh, it's been a huge
It looks
spin.
like Fullerson got her absolute whack in the rear. That sent him spinning.
Good job, Ghosten is on and work there. Because that would have been a safety car indeed. People need to be careful with that first corner.
Looks like... No, it's not that. Bloody Williams. I thought they lost over bloody nose. Well, this is interesting. The Alfa Romeos are leading the race.
It's like cockpit league all over.
That, and also the reminder when it was Ollie and Brandon and Ed and Brandon. Basically teams involved in Brandon. Kez is under pressure from the Ghosts. Because we have two Ghosts in Johnny White and Brian. The M7 sits fast after the race. Fullerson has come steaming back. He's all over the back of Quan trying to get...
Simon is lost a lot of places there.
He's going to dive down the inside of Quan. He is. And he gets the move done. Fullerson is into 8th place. It doesn't like anyone took any damage from it, because I wonder if just Fullerson maybe just lost it then, because I don't like there's no carbon fibre that went flying.
Maybe.
So I feel you probably would have seen a retirement if he had collided, if someone had collided with the back of... Oh, his Quan looks like he's having a bit of an issue there. The rear tyre, it's not like they've warmed up for him. Well, he's battling the Ghosts.
Pretty much a split strategy between hard on and mediums as well, with only Kovacs and Simon that are actual real racers that are on the mediums.
Seven is starting to pull out a lead. Henry, we're breathing a big sigh of relief at this moment in time. He follows in 7th. So the DRS will be enabled now. So that should allow... There will be a bit of a DRS trade from 2nd to AV. In 5th. Should we now look for the DRS on RS? Quan gets through his second penalty from multiple warnings. That'll be, yep, that's coming through Maggots and Beckett's.
Chewy's looking. Oh, Chewy goes a little bit wide there.
Too much pace. Avey by this time is M7, another fast lap. He's fine as Avey then sets the fast lap of the race. And Fellowson absolutely obliterates that. Fellowson is on a mission. There's everyone ahead of him now has hard tyres, so they're all going to run similar strategies to him. Thinking what, pit lap around 18?
Yeah, round about there, mate.
Listen, now within DRS range of Lubo. Lubo doesn't have DRS on Avey, so he'll be a sitting duck to defend this. Simon gets himself into 9th place against the Ghosts. As Avey gets 3-second penalty for multiple warnings now. I think they have to deal with the track limits as well, because some of the time they're not actually exceeding track limits and the game's giving it to them.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that one.
You can see Avey got so much straight line speed over Kovac. It will only be a matter of time before Kovac loses his place to Avey, and then we can see the former of Team Lenny and Falcon potentially going battling on track. What's happening to Chewy? Chewy is dropped all the way down to 7th place. What happened there? We missed him there.
Hellison's on the back of Lubo.
Maybe he's going to be catching Kovac. From behind to see that battle from... Oh! What a view that was of... Well, looking back at it, just see Fullerton absolutely he goes fucking yow straight.
He does.
That was a great view of that. He needs to get past Kovac, gives him a bit of breathing room behind before Fellowson comes to attack. Fellowson, man, he's... I mean, damn! Look at him! Jesus Christ! Avey's not the slowest driver, but fucking hell! Fellowson has got these hard tyres absolutely spot on for himself. Oh, but Avey's got crashing! No! Avey went spinning! Oh no! Avey lost it and Fellowson kind of T-boned him. It doesn't look like Fellowson has taken any serious damage with end plates, but it probably will change his wing at a later point. Oh, that's going to be very disappointing for him. Henrik breathing another sigh of relief as he watches his teammate, his rival, having a bit of bad luck at the moment. I'm just going to mention that Lubo has found himself in 4th place after a very, very disappointing qualifying for him. He's in 4th place. Quan looks like he's left.
Chewy's chasing down Avey.
the two Williams boys that they could be having a bit of a scrap here for 8th place. As Simon, the former Fitty Chimera, chasing Kez, and he will be in the DRS. We got Quan back in because I was able to see him leave. So the timesheets Fellowson is on the back on Lubo. As M7 has got a 3.5 second lead to his teammate.
Fellowson being in the lead by somebody by a decent amount? Never.
What?
Stewie's still trying to find a way. Fellowson's always got a giant lead from somebody.
Okay.
Stewie's trying to still find his way past Evie. Chewie has taken Avie now. Can Avie get that place back? They're getting very close, these two are, through the S's.
As are Kez and Simon. Simon's current mediums holding its pace against Kez's hard. Looks like the timesheet Kovac is on the back of RS for that 2nd place.
I'm gonna go to Kez as he's chasing down Simon.
Leaves that battle for 2nd place. RS has a lot more battery power than Kovac. No, sorry, I was looking at M7 there. Was I? No, yeah. Shit. Freak me out there. 7, he has got 90% battery, he's just chilling. Wonder if Fellowson's pushed his tyres too much. You wouldn't think it because you can see the
He's still going.
You can see the Ferrari and the Alfa battling in the distance for that 2nd place. And he's getting closer. She was the fastest lap of the race for 1:31.1. Go up with 3-second penalty, multiple warnings, and he's now under pressure a lot from Fellowson. His medium tyres are starting to die away, I think, and it's going to really put him under pressure going down the back straight. Even with the TRS, Fellowson is all over the back of him. He's got the pace to straight line speed, he's going to have it onto the inside. Can he hold it? He does, the move is done. Oh, but a bit of twitchiness there. But he managed to hold it, and now he's chasing RS for 2nd place. And he gets a great exit there. Is he on look for a move into the first corner? I don't think he is. As it looks like Simon pits and Kez takes 8th place. As Kwan gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Phillipson is trying to go round the outside to get the inside lane before the DRS. Can he manage it? Not quite yet.
Simon has pitted.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Kovac did he win it as Phillipson gets into 2nd place.
As Kovac must have had something wrong because Chewy's now just overtaken him.
Kovac, yeah, he had a snap on of Overston that sent him onto the grass while Phillipson was going past RS. Really slowed him down. And the Haas of Phillipson is streaking away already from RS. I would not be surprised if RS... what? Actually, no, RS probably won't pit yet. I was surprised if Kovac pits from this lap. He's now under pressure from AV. Kovac set up for another lap. RS is not allowing Phillipson to streak ahead. Chewy now is all over the back of Luba for 4th place. Robin now can look for a move down the inside. No. Bit too far back. As Kwan gets another penalty. Coming out. Oh, look at him. He's right at the back of him. Going to go through Macken to Beckett. It's not the best place. As RS gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Everyone is getting these warnings through Macken and Beckett. It is catching everybody out. As Kovac pits, as Phillipson sets the fast lap of the race at 1:31.03. I swear that's the same fastest lap.
That's what I was thinking, then I just have to try and double check with it.
No, but it's close. So Chewy to 1:31.102, Phillipson at 1:31.038. Damn.
That's correct.
Even now behind Chewy.
Pitted.
You're flagging sector 3. It looks like Kwan. We're going under pressure from Simon. I mean, as long as Kwan and Simon can finish, they will be picking up some points.
Oh, you think so now?
As long as they finish. As Phillipson pits, early pit stop from Phillipson here. And RS pits as well. That's really early. I was not expecting that.
Aye. He's safe to go now, really.
Pit. I wonder if he's... Well, I wonder if he has shagged his tires trying to recover.
Wouldn't surprise me to be there, yeah, it's a good point.
And he goes to the medium tyres, as we would expect. RS to the mediums as well. The Ghosts have pitted. He still cannot get ahead of Lubo. Lubo is keeping him at arm's length. And AV is just behind this battle as well. As Kovac jumps into 8th place with the Ghost pitting. Well, no, Johnny and Brian. Yeah, the Ghost. As M7 pits, will Chewie follow suit? He does. AV dives in as well. What will Lubo do? Did Lubo go off? Oh, AV gets 5-second penalty speed in the pit lane. Lubo's tyres are struggling. He must go.
Yeah, Lubo has just gone off now again, so.
Lubo gets a 5-second penalty as well. Oh, Speedgun's getting his finest today. Chewie pits. Where is fellow son? Come around the final corners now. Is he going to be able to undercut the leader? He is not. But he has cut the gap. But by about 2.5 seconds. So he's 3.2 seconds now behind M7. And these tyres are 1 lap older, but they are up to temperature.
Yellow flag. That's...
As you can see, M7 is trying to warm his tyres up. As you can see, fellow son, he's just slicing that gap down already.
This Chewie is on a rampage now. If AV gets another penalty, fucking hell, the penalties are really flying.
Simon on the back of Quan. Go round the outside of him. He can't get the move done though. And he gets the move sorted out before Maggots and Beckett and has 8th place. Svensson sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:30.2 and he's on the back now of M7. Just when he actually built up all that lead, otherwise he would have been undercut by fellow son.
Simon's right in the back of Quan now. Looking to go on the inside.
Trading places, them two.
He's going to have to wait till after the S's to make a move. Oh, they're going wheel to wheel. And it's a really shit camera view. And Simon makes the move, but that brought Lubo into contention. Lubo's going to make a move past Quan now. Quan's lost 2 places. Lubo's just done 2 of them.
Nice.
Oh no. Oh, losing out there to Simon.
Chewie is on the back of our race for 4th place. I do apologise. Kez is still leading this race. In fact, he just improved on his personal best time. His battery, on his battery was lagging between 0 and 10%. Oh, this Kwan looks like he's had an issue. He's dropped down to 12th. M7 has cut that gap now, and he will be in DRS range. And he saved his battery brilliantly. That will be his key to defending against Featherstone's straight line speed, is the battery. RS is 9 seconds off the battle for the lead. Oh, I do apologise. Yawn. Chewy in 5th, chasing him down. Looking to get that probable final net podium position. And look. And M7 and Kez are battling for the lead here. They've tagged wheels, but they're still going for it. M7 trying to go down the inside into the final corners. Kez not allowing it. Oh, but they've tagged. And Featherstone's hit them in the rear. Oh, no. Featherstone's got damage to an end plate.
Fucking hell.
Oh, dearie me. They touched wheels. The rear, as M7 gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings, it was the rear of Kez's wheels against the front of M7's, and he was starting to spin. M7, you could see he was trying to make sure Kez didn't spin, but in turn Featherstone got such a great exit, he crashed straight into the rear and lost part of his, and lost an end plate. Now this puts M7 now in the driver's seat against Featherstone. Now Featherstone's will have lack of downforce, which will affect the straight line speed. Featherstone goes wide, and he's struggling to keep this car going around the corners. Whether he'll pit is another matter. I wonder if he will pit, because he cannot defend from M7. M7's going to take the lead of this race with the DRS. Because Featherstone, well, he's not yet, but Featherstone cannot handle the corners at the moment, not at speed.
And Chewy is going to take RS, possibly.
What the hell? Oh, Featherstone gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Well, M7 tried to go round the outside, and I don't think he realised that Featherstone had damage. Because Featherstone tried to dive into the pits, Featherstone was more focused on trying not to crash in. As Featherstone's going to drop behind Kovac and Avey. And he's getting yet a fresh wing and fresh medium tyres. This is going to be interesting now. With a 5-second penalty, he's going to be, as we see Simon go past him as well, Featherstone has got to get a lot of overtaking done. And he doesn't have the advantage now of penalties to keep him going. So unless there's a safety car where you can serve the penalty, he needs to make up for actually 21 seconds, or 22 seconds, to get to Avey.
If anyone can do it, though.
Well, Luba's got a 3-second penalty for multiple ones. I mean, let's check the penalty to see how that will affect. I mean, Avey has 11 seconds worth of penalties. As Chewy gets past RS.
Oh, the best of races, bless him.
No. M7's got 3. Chewy's got 6. RS has got 3. Kovac has 3. He still needs to... We're watching Avi still trying to get past Kovac. Quan Pitt. And he gets past Kovac finally into 5th place. Kez has pitted from 2nd place, so he's going to drop a few. Chewy's had a bit of a tangle. Chewy's tangled with Kovac now. Avi's into 4th.
Bloody hell.
Kez is going to the soft tyre. That is a ballsy move on this game.
5 laps to go.
Fellowson has got past Simon now, but he's now got to go against Kez on the soft tyres, as Kez is out of the pits. Fellowson needs 5th at the very least to try and get level with Henry?
Yes.
He's 8 points behind. 25, 18... I can't remember any of these fucking points work. Now Chewy challenging Kovac for 4th place. What the fuck's going on with my TV, man? It's having so many issues. Fellowson has got past Kez and he's got 16.5 seconds in 4 laps to chase down Chewy.
But Chewy's on the back of Kovac's. It's not going to be easy for him.
No, it's not. Lubo's retired. What happened to Lubo? Looks like he's retired in
I'm
the
not
pits.
too sure,
He's
but I'm
retired in the
too busy keeping an eye on this Chewbacca battle. He's taking 2 seconds out, Fellowson has.
Navy looks like he's on the back of RS now for that third place. Well, for the second place, sorry. But even with the oh, it's fucking put. Spuddy put Luba's car fucking back on track.
Of course it has.
Chewie with the 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Fellowson is not going to be gaining this. Henrik will be secretly happy, and he's able to retain his lead in the driver's standings. And look at that, the top 6 all have penalties. But M7 at this rate will be winning his first race of the season, his first pole and his first race. Successful weekend for him, and Fellowson again will miss out on that top step. The tyres seem to be dying off a bit. So it looks like RS's front left has more graining than AV's. A lot more graining on the front left. Oh, actually on both, really, front and right. We always know AV's very good at looking after his tyres. Fellowson has not been able to find the speed that allowed him to recover all the way into second. Do wonder if he was better off maybe just staying out. Chewbacca's still on the back of Kovac. AV did finally get past RS, but even with the 11 seconds worth of penalties, he'll be dropping down.
Aye. As Chewie has crashed out on the start finish straight. They all seem to get overtaken there by Fellowson.
Looks like he has end plate damage to the front wing. So Fellowson might have got a slight reprieve there. We'll go to M7 now. He took pole in a wet qualifying with incredible lap to get ahead of Fellowson. He's really set, him and Henrik have set the standard in qualifying the season predominantly. Retained the lead off the start and only lost it in the pit stops. Unfortunate tangle with Kez and Fellowson, but it's not going to matter now as he crossed the line of Silverstone. M7 wins! AV will cross the line in second, but he will drop due to his penalties. I think he might actually miss out on the podiums because of this.
I think he will, to be fair, as he's got another 5 second there for run.
No, that's because of his speed in the pit lane. And yeah, he does miss out on the podium as Kovac takes third. And Fellason, he'll have a 5-second penalty as well, unserved. He remains fifth, so AV will get a 4th place as Fellason set the fast lap of the race on the final lap. Chewy comes home in 7th. Simon, a difficult race for him, but he will come home in 8th. And that is the end of the race. And there's the final standings. A 1-2 for Alfa Romeo M7 RS. Could be a start of a new team, potential new team if they take this forward into next season. Kovac capitalising on the penalties that AV accumulated to come home in 3rd. Fellason, who had a very unfortunate start, managed to recover, and then he ended up losing it, having issues again, and ended up finishing home in 5th. Kez in 6th, Simon 7th, Chewy comes home in 8th. The ghost of Jolly, I do apologise, Jolly, I did not see your notification that you had left. Brian, I didn't even know what happened there. Kwan comes home in 11th, but he will get points. And Lubo did not finish.
And we are in Spain next week.
In line, actually, with RL. So we will see you next time. Bye-bye.